อ เนื้อเนียนนุ่มเด้งว้าวอร่อยเต็มคำ delicious
ใหม่ Farmhouse English Bread ความสุขสดใหม่ ที่มีให้กันมาตลอด
อร่อยถูกใจเรา Farmhouse
สมาชิกของโฮกุมีการปรับแล้วนะ ถ้าเกิดว่าใครอยากได้สิทธิพิเศษจากโฮกุแล้วก็อย่าลืมสมัครกันเข้ามาเยอะๆนะคะ ระดับแรก50 บาทเท่านั้นจะได้เป็นคุณนักแกะรอยระดับที่2 150 บาทจะได้เป็นคุณสายลับ ระดับที่3 1,500 บาทจะได้เป็นคุณนักสืบและแทนระดับใหม่ 3,000 บาทจะได้เป็นคุณประธานองค์กร อย่าลืมสมัครกันเข้ามาเยอะๆนะ Aloha! Welcome to Lampang, baby! Yay! Yoo-hoo!
Hello, hello.
สวัสดีค่ะทุกคน สวัสดีค่ะทุกคน Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, and good morning and good evening to you all, wherever you are right now. But yeah, Yahoo! สวัสดีค่ะทุกคนคินาริโฮกุรายงานตัวแล้วนะคะ Hello everybody, it's me คินาริโฮกุ at your service as always. Yahoo! Yeah. Well, good morning, good morning. It's morning for me and it's evening for you, Jang. Yeah. So, I really hope you enjoy our stream.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Yes, I'm here with my another one of my bestie who is we've been talking online for years, like literally years.
Yeah, since I started. It was 2021. It's 2024 now.
What? Wait, is it that long? What?
We met like during like when I first started streaming. That's when we met. I remember this vividly. So it's been at least 3 years.
No! Why? Why did I wait this long for our first collab? I'm such a disgrace.
No, what are you talking about?
ยูจังบอกว่าเราเจอกันตั้งแต่ปี 2001 ทุกคนมัน3 ปีแล้วเราเพิ่งได้คอลแลบกันฮัลโหลยังก็สวัสดีนะคะสวัสดีทุกคนเดี๋ยวให้ยูจังแนะนำตัวดีกว่ายูจังเป็นคนที่น่ารักมากๆเลยแล้วก็เขาเป็นแบบว่าสาวหล่อของเรานะคะยูจัง why don't you introduce yourself to the audience
Of course. Hi, good morning, everyone. How do I like say good morning in Thai? It's a crash course in Thai.
You say อรุณสวัสดิ์
Arun Sawat?
yes
Yay! Okay, Arun Sawat, everybody. Hi, my name is Hiragiyu. I'm a host VTuber. I usually stream on Twitch, primarily in English, but it's so lovely to be here. Nice to meet you, everyone. Sorry in advance, I'm going to be mostly speaking in English, but I still hope we'll have a wonderful time together. Thank you for having me, Hoku.
yeah of course yay ฝากทุกคนบอกว่าเป็นกำลังใจให้ยูจังด้วยยูจังส่วนใหญ่เป็นTwitch นะคะเขาสตรีมอยู่บน Twitch เนาะยังไงสามารถไปติดตามเขาได้ชื่อเดียวกันเลยฮิรากิยูนะคะสามารถไปติดตามได้เลยก็ถ้าเกิดว่าดูTwitch โฮคุที่มี Twitch ด้วยใช่โฮคุมี Twitch ด้วยอย่าลืมไปติดตามโฮคุด้วยนะคะยังไงก็ฝากติดตามยูจังด้วยนะเล่นเกมสไตล์เดียวกับโฮคุเลยเนาะwe I think we got to know each other because of Ace Attorney probably I don't know did I I think
I can't remember. I know it was through Twitter for sure. We must have talked about something. We must have had a topic that like really resonated with the two of us. I can't remember if it was Ace Attorney or something else. But bottom line is we do both love Ace Attorney.
yes we're cool people you know cool people love Ace Attorney
It's true. That's how I tell if someone's a good person is if they love Ace Attorney. Red flag, you don't like Ace Attorney? No, I'm not hanging out with anybody who doesn't like it.
Exactly, you don't sit with us
No,
Yeah.
yeah. Exactly.
เออ ก็คิดว่าจริงๆแล้วอ่ะที่รู้จักยูจังได้อ่ะน่าจะเป็นเพราะว่าทาง Twitter แล้วน่าจะเป็นเพราะว่ายูจังเขาเล่น Ancestor นี้ด้วยเล่นคุณทนายเนาะแล้วกูก็ชอบแล้วแบบว่ามันเป็นเกมที่มันไม่ใช่ใครก็เล่นน่ะคือมันเป็นเกมที่ค่อนข้างจะเฉพาะกลุ่มมากๆแล้วทีนี้ก็เลยบอกว่าคนที่เล่น Ancestor นี่เป็นคนดีทุกคนนะฮะเราตกลงกัน แต่วันนี้เราก็พายูจังมาได้แล้วในที่สุดนะคะก็วันนี้เราก็มาเล่นเกมกันดีกว่าสำหรับใครที่เพิ่งเข้ามานะคะเรายังไม่รู้จักเกมนี้ เดี๋ยวครูจะอธิบายให้ฟังนี่คือเกมที่ชื่อว่าแกงฝรั่งนะคะหรือว่า Test Your Thenglish นั่นเองวู้ฮู้
Yay!
Yay! Test Your Thenglish Okay so this is an idiom edition we used to have an accent edition it was chaos It was chaotic. It was so bad. A lot of my friends are like, Hoku, are you seriously speaking English right now? And I'm like, yes.
Oh no!
And they were like, Hoku, please, please, forgive me, but yeah, but it was fun. It was fun. But idioms are, for me, it's easier because you can guess.
Yes.
You can, you can actually guess. You can actually try to make it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so this one is a Test Your Thenglish Idiom Edition. I'm gonna explain the rules to you guys, just in case you've never seen my stream before. I streams this stream for a while. I've been streaming Test Your Thenglish for a while, and I'll be continuing it because I have a lot of friends that I want to collab with. And this game is the best excuse.
It's such a great way to bring together people because being streamers and VTubers, it's so easy to meet people from all over the world. It's such a great way to share culture with each other. It's such a great idea. I love this concept.
Oh, thank you. I love that you're here as as a friend. So เขาบอกว่ามันเป็นสิ่งที่ดีมากเลยนะเพราะว่าจริงๆแล้วยูจังเขาบอกว่าเขาไม่ค่อยได้คอลแลบกับใครที่เป็นคอนเทนต์ที่มันออกแนววัฒนธรรมแลกเปลี่ยนภาษาหรืออะไรอย่างเงี้ยเขาก็เลยบอกว่าเขาตื่นเต้นกับสิ่งนี้มากแล้วเขาก็อยากจะลองเล่นเกมดูแล้วก็ เดี๋ยวเขาจะอธิบายกฎให้ฟังนะคะเกมนี้ชื่อว่าเกมแกงฝรั่งนะวันนี้เรามาถึงเป็นสำนวนไทยนะคะเป็นเวอร์ชันสำนวนไทยก่อนหน้านี้ที่ครูเคยสตรีมไปเมื่อนานมาแล้วมันเคยเป็นเวอร์ชันของสำเนียงภาษาอังกฤษในแบบไทยๆเนาะแต่ว่าตอนนี้มันเป็นสำนวนไทยแล้วเดี๋ยวเราก็จะมาให้เขาทายสำนวนไทยที่ถูกแปลเป็นภาษาอังกฤษด้วย Google Translateแล้วเดี๋ยวจะให้เขามาดูกันว่าเขาจะทายถูกไหมถ้าเกิดว่าใกล้หรือว่าถูกเลยก็จะให้1คะแนนถ้าเกิดว่าแค่แบบเฉียดก็อาจจะให้สักครึ่งคะแนนเป็นแบบคะแนนพิศวาสอะไรอย่างนี้เนาะแล้วถ้าเกิดว่าไม่ใกล้เลยก็0คะแนนเดี๋ยวจะมาดูกันว่าเขาจะได้เท่าไหร่รู้สึกว่าคะแนนต่ำสุดจะอยู่ที่2ครึ่งไหมมีใครจำได้หรือเปล่าอยู่2ครึ่งหรือเปล่านะ สูงสุดยังอยู่ที่6ถ้าเกิดว่าจำไม่ผิดสูงสุดอยู่ที่6คะแนนต่ำสุดอยู่ที่2ครึ่งเดี๋ยวยังไงก็เดี๋ยวเรามาดูกัน Okay for the rules of Test Your Thenglish game I have 10 idioms fully translated into Google English for you John to guess what they mean So you just have to guess, make it as close as possible. If you get the meaning as close as possible, you get 1 point.
Okay.
Okay. If you don't, just a little bit too far, then you get half a point.
Okay.
If you don't get it at all, you get 0 point. Of course. But if I feel like it, maybe I'll get you 0.25 points.
What's the highest score that your friends have ever gotten? Who's this guy highest scoring friend?
The highest score is 6 out of 10. But the lowest score is 2.5.
Ooh, okay, so I just have to get more than 2.5. I got it.
Yes, that is what a lot of my friends said too.
Or my alternative is to do so badly that I forever engrave myself as a legend in your community as the person who just has the most garbage Thai knowledge.
You will make the new LOL for this?
Yeah, I'll pad the bottom. I'll help. I'll help be the bottom scraper of this stream concept.
Nice. Okay, we changed the concept, guys. We don't need points anymore.
Yeah.
ก็บอกยูจังเขาก็ถามว่าคะแนนมากสุดเท่าไหร่ต่ำสุดเท่าไหร่เนาะพอบอกไปปุ๊บยูจังก็บอกอ๋อโอเคงั้นเราก็แค่ต้องทำให้ได้มากกว่า2 ครึ่งเพื่อที่จะได้ไม่อยู่ท้ายสุดหรือไม่ก็ให้ไปอยู่ท้ายสุดไปเลย Yeah, out of 10 points, 6 out of 10 points. Get more than Aqua just to rub it in his face. I don't remember how much Aqua did. But I think it was about 3. I think 3 or 3.
Was it also idioms or was it a different category?
It's idioms, yes.
Idioms, okay.
Yes. So yeah, maybe you can get more than Aqua.
That's my goal.
Okay, why don't we start? Are you ready, Yu Jung?
I better be, yes.
Okay, we're gonna start with the first one. Let's go. To them. A short person carries a hunchback.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh wow. A short person. Oh, okay. This is actually a good translation from Google. Once in a while.
Oh, okay. I like the little illustration that came with it as well.
Yeah. My team thought that it would be useful for my friends to at least see what it is. They were like, oh, we better put some photos in it. And I'm like, okay, sure.
How is it? Would you mind? I'm not sure if you'd mind doing this. It won't really like give me an advantage or help me at all. But I just want to hear it in Thai. Is that okay with you?
Okay, it's Tia Kom.
Oh, it's so short in Thai. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
My guess. I only have one guess. My guess is it means something akin to like making a lot of effort but achieving nothing. So a short person carries a hunchback, meaning like the one person is short and the hunchback gets on their back, but it doesn't like add to their cumulative height. And if anything, it makes the task of walking harder than it was to begin with. And so my guess is, my guess would be making a lot of effort to, in the end, not make a lot of progress.
Oh.
But that's my. I have no idea how correct that is.
คือยูจังเขาบอกว่าเขามีอยู่อย่างเดียวเลยที่อยู่ในใจเขาบอกว่าเขามีความรู้สึกว่าการที่แบบคนเตี้ยมาอุ้มคนที่หลังค่อมอ่ะก็ไม่ได้ทำให้มันแบบไม่ได้ทำให้เขาสูงขึ้นถูกไหมคือเหมือนกับว่าคือเหมือนกับถ้าจะพูดในเรื่องภาพอะเนาะแล้วเขาก็บอกว่ามันดูเป็นอะไรที่แบบมันดูไม่ได้เกิดประโยชน์เขาก็เลยรู้สึกว่าสิ่งเนี้ยมันน่าจะเป็นสิ่งมันน่าจะมีความหมายว่าการที่เราทำอะไรสักอย่างเพิ่มขึ้นมาแต่ว่ามันไม่ได้ทำให้มีอะไรที่ดำเนินไปหรือว่าทำให้เกิดประโยชน์อะไรหลังจากนั้นอะไรอย่างเงี้ย
I feel like I may have overthought this. I may have overcomplicated it. I feel like it might be much more like simple than I thought it was.
Sometimes it is like that, but sometimes you really have to go big brain for it.
I'm so nervous.
Are you sure? Is that a final answer?
I don't have any other guesses. I was trying to think of if I have any alternate guesses, and I think that's my only guess. So yes, that's my final answer.
Okay. And the answer for the first idiom is ประจำเตี้ยอุ้มค่อมนะคะก็คือคนจนแต่รับเลี้ยงดูคนที่ต่ำต้อยจนเหมือนกัน I think you are on the right track but not quite.
Okay.
Yeah, so Tia Kom is like, it's exactly what it says. A short person carries a hunchback. So, the meaning of this is someone who is poor,
Okay.
who is also taking care of someone who is also poor.
Aww.
Yeah, like you are poor yourself and you still want to carry someone.
Yeah, yeah.
On
Oh,
your
that makes
back.
sense. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
someone who doesn't have it, like, they're not very well off already, but they're putting themselves in a worse situation by trying to help another person who's also not in a good situation.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, see, I did overthink it. That is so interesting, though, and it's also so short in Thai. It's so much shorter than the Google translation.
Yeah. We shorten words a lot when it comes to idioms just to make it like easier for people to say it, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, sometimes it's about rhyming as well. or
Oh,
things like that.
interesting.
Yeah. So it's easier. I mean, you can say this idiom. You can say it with a longer version, but we prefer to say it this way just because it's easier to memorize.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't get
yeah.
that one, but that's okay. It's just like such an educational experience. I love learning about these things.
Yeah, exactly. So I do think idioms are interesting because we learn a lot of culture behind it too. Like how
Yes.
because idioms, they usually come from, ancient people or older people, and we can know like how they think at the
Yes.
time. Like it may not be able to apply to this day and age because we have like a lot of awareness and a lot of stuff going on here. Like we shouldn't look down on somebody who is short or somebody who is
Yeah.
hunchback, but for like ancient people, they're like, oh, hunchback people, they're poor, they don't have the money to go to a doctor or things like that. And,
Yeah.
but we don't think like that anymore. But in the past, it's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of idioms people say is very mean.
Oh.
But yeah, when we think about, cultural context, we kind of understand it, how they think about things at the time.
Yeah.
ก็อันนี้ก็ยูจังก็ไม่ได้คะแนนไปนะคะแต่ว่าฮุกุก็พยายามจะอธิบายเขาว่าแบบว่าก็มันอาจจะฟังดูใจร้ายเนาะแบบว่ามันเป็นแบบเขาเปรียบเทียบว่าคนเตี้ยคือคนจนคนหลังค่อมคือคนจนอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแต่ว่าสุดท้ายแล้วฮุกุมีความรู้สึกว่าพวกสำนวนอะไรพวกนี้เนาะมันทำให้เราเห็นว่าในสมัยก่อนเขามีความคิดยังไงวัฒนธรรมของเขาเป็นยังไงอะไรเงี้ยเพราะว่าเราไม่สามารถเอาคนโบราณมาเปรียบเทียบกับคนปัจจุบันที่มันเกิดการตระหนักรู้เกิดการแบบว่าเกิดแบบสิทธิเสรีภาพอะไรอย่างเงี้ยที่มันแบบว่ามีมากขึ้นมีความแบบว่าเราไม่ควรจะดูถูกคนประเภทนี้อะไรอย่างงี้มากขึ้นในขณะที่คนสมัยก่อนเขาไม่ได้คิดแบบเราในตอนนี้เนาะยังไงก็อยากจะให้แบบว่าฟังแล้วก็เห็นเป็นความบันเทิงไปเนาะอย่าคิดมากกับสิ่งที่เห็นอาจจะแบบว่าอย่างแบบพวกเขาเรียกว่าอะไรอย่างกาฆ่าพริกอะไรอย่างเงี้ยมันก็ไม่ได้เป็นเรื่องที่ดีที่เขาคิดแบบนั้นนะแบบโอ้ทำไมแบบตัวดำขนาดนี้มันจะมาใส่เสื้อสีแดงไม่สวยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยคือสมัยนี้มันไม่ใช่แล้วมันก็แบบใช่มันก็ทัวร์ลงใช่ไหมทัวร์มันลงแน่ๆแต่ว่าอยากจะให้เห็นว่ามันคือวัฒนธรรมที่เปลี่ยนไปซึ่งมันก็เป็นการเรียนรู้ที่ดีประมาณนั้น we do have an idiom that literally translates into a crow with chili in the mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which means some people who are like tanned with like tan skin who wears vivid colors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and a lot of people are like, if you use that idiom now, you'll be canceled.
It
so
might
much.
not age well, yeah.
Yeah. But I guess it was about, cultures at the time, especially for women, you can't be too vivid or because it's like patriarchal society, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you are too vivid, you'll be like, you are too much. As a lady, you have to be like very humble, you know, things like that. But yeah.
That's so interesting. I'm glad you didn't put that one in the test because I would not have gotten that.
I put that in earlier tests before. I don't know who got it, but it was like, wow! She was like, what do you mean a crow is cute? I love
they
crows.
are. And
What
they're
about
lovely.
it? Yeah, it's so funny. It was so funny. Yeah. So, you ready for the second one?
Yes.
Let's go! Remove the fangs, remove the claws.
Oh.
Ooh.
Remove the fangs, remove the claws. My first guess was I don't know. Let me think on this for a little bit.
Yeah,
My first initial thought was like you know how sometimes people on social media will see a very problematic fictional character and then the first thing they'll say is like I can fix them. That's the feeling that I got from remove the fangs, remove the claws. It's the same feeling as like I can fix them, you know, or like a reformed person who formerly may not have been extremely proper, but now they've been fixed, they've been indoctrinated, they've been made docile. I'm assuming this is talking about a person, but I feel like I'm not sure if that assumption is correct. I feel like it could be talking about a situation or something else entirely, but my first reaction was like, if it's talking about a person, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I can fix him.
yeah, exactly. I can remove their fangs. I can remove their claws.
Well, I'm gonna say that you're right. This is about the person. A person.
It is, okay.
เขาบอกว่าสิ่งแรกที่เข้ามาในสมองเขาเลยอะพอได้ยินใช่มันคือถอดเขี้ยวถอดเล็บค่ะเขาบอกว่าพอเห็นอย่างเงี้ยเขามีความรู้สึกว่าเหมือนแบบคนใน Twitter ที่แบบว่าพอเห็นพวกตัวการ์ตูนหรือคาแรคเตอร์อะไรที่มันออกมาแล้วมันนิสัยไม่ดีอะ แล้วเขาชอบพูดว่าเดี๋ยวฉันจะซ่อมเธอเองอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแบบคือไม่รู้คนไทยมีป่ะแบบฉันจะแก้ไขเธอฉันจะแบบทำให้เธอเป็นคนดีขึ้นเองอะไรอย่างเงี้ยออกแนวแบบเป็นมัมหมี่อ่ะ เขาบอกว่าเขาแบบอ่านแล้วเขารู้สึกได้ถึงอย่างนั้นที่แบบว่าคนชอบเห็นแบบเหมือนคาแรคเตอร์ที่แบบว่าอาจจะแบบเป็นพวกธงแดงเนาะปักธงแดงแต่ว่าสุดท้ายแบบถ้าเป็นมัมหมี่เราก็จะแบบเดี๋ยวฉันจะแก้ไขเธอเองฉันจะถอดเขี้ยวถอดแลบเธออะไร
How do you say this one in Thai? How does this one sound?
ถอดเขี้ยวถอดเล็บ
Ooh.
It's about a person. It's about what can I do? What can I give you as a hint? A lot of people are like, Hoku, can you give me a hint? And I'm like, a hint is to give you an answer.
Yeah.
I don't know how to give you a hint. Well,
okay, so it is about a person, or
Yes.
yeah, it is referring to the person. Okay, remove fangs,
yes.
remove their claws. I guess if not reforming a person, then it could also be talking about taking away, like their power, taking away their ability to, like, retaliate in any way or to have any sort of and to have any kind of, I guess if not to reform someone, then I guess it could also potentially mean to strip someone of their status or power.
Ah.
To to
Yeah,
you know to
that's- yeah.
defame or to defame someone.
That's possible. I like that.
This is so hard.
You know, before the stream, I was like, you might have to be big brain about it.
Is this a big brain one?
No, I think you're on the right track, actually.
Okay.
Mhm.
Remove the things. Okay, I have to be big brained about this one. Oh my god, how big can my brain get?
Do not explode, brain. Do not.
I only have so many brain cells at a time. Ooh.
Yeah, but you're on the right track.
Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
เขามาถูกทางแล้วทุกคน เขาบอกว่าอาจจะเป็นแบบทำให้ใครสักคนแบบหมดเขาเรียกว่าอะไรอะหมดฤทธิ์หมดแรงหมดอำนาจอะไรอย่างงี้ซึ่งเขาคิดว่าถ้าเขาตอบอะก็อาจจะให้เนาะ Remove the fangs, remove the claws. I'll fix you.
I will fix you.
I love that.
I can't think of. I can't think of anything else. It would either be that first guess, or I guess I have to lock in on a guess.
Okay. Sure.
Um.
I'm so excited. ตื่นเต้นอะ
To like, I guess I feel like my first guess was closer-ish. Like it's to like domesticate someone, to make them. To make them more, to make them just like more palatable for. I'm kind of thinking like from like a marriage standpoint, you know, like when someone gets like, if someone who is very, how should I say this? Someone who was very, who dated around or flirted a lot, had to settle down into a marriage. So to tame or to domesticate a person, to become more of a family person.
Okay. It's like guys who like drink and smoke, but after they have kids, they stop doing that. Things like that.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's
So,
I'm
what
gonna
is
lock
your
in on
final
this
answer?
guess. I'm gonna lock in on this guess. It's to like domesticate or to like to tame it. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman as well. It could be anyone. But just to domesticate or tame someone so that they're more like family friendly. They're more suitable to settle down with for marriage. I'm kind of also like thinking about, you know, how we talked about earlier, how you were like, idioms sometimes reflect a lot of history and they're more traditional. So I'm kind of I'm trying to turn on my brain, trying to get it to think in a more traditional standpoint. I'm not sure if that's correct.
Okay. Well, that makes sense though, because a lot of Thai idioms are about couples as well. So
I bet, yeah, because I feel like that's like it's kind of a common point between a lot of like Asian cultures. They're very
it's about
like
family.
couple centric marriage. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so เขาบอกคำตอบมาแล้วนะคะคำตอบของเขาก็คือการทำให้ใครสักคนเหมือนเขาเรียกว่าอะไรอ่ะนิสัยดีขึ้นเชื่องมากขึ้นคือเรียกเชื่องมันก็ดูเป็นสัตว์ไปหน่อยเนาะแต่แบบว่าหมายถึงว่าเขาเรียกว่า domesticate เหมือนกับว่าทำให้แบบว่าอยู่ร่วมกันได้ง่ายขึ้นก็คือเป็นคนดีขึ้นอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเนาะมาเดี๋ยวเรามาดูกันว่าเราจะให้เขาดีไหม and the answer is จะแจมถอดเขี้ยวถอดเล็บนะคะก็คือเลิกแสดงฤทธิ์เดชอำนาจก็คือเหมือนกับว่าใครสักคนสมมติเป็นมาเฟียแล้วแบบว่าวันหนึ่งอยากจะแบบเลิกเป็นมาเฟีย ก็คือการถอดเขี้ยวถอดเล็บแหละโอ กูคิดว่ากูจะให้เขานะ Okay so this one ถอดเขี้ยวถอดเล็บถอด means to remove to take things off เขี้ยว is fang and lip is claws or nails so it is like you said to be domesticated
oh okay
Yay!
Is it used in this context in sort of like sort of in relationships, or is it used on different people? And like, is it used for criminals?
Just anything, yeah. Criminals.
Oh,
yeah,
anything.
Too.
Okay.
Yeah, just anything. Just criminals too. Like you used to be a thief, and then you decided to remove your fangs, remove your claws to be good because you.
Oh, to like turn over a new leaf.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Yes. Okay. แล้วเนี่ยเราให้1 คะแนน 1 point.
Yay! Do I get a full point for that? Yay!
Yes. I give you a full point. Wait, where is my okay, my notebook. Okay, 1 point. Yoo-hoo!
I like that. I feel like that's more because I kind of equated it to the English phrase of turning over a new leaf, but I feel like removing of the claws, removing the fangs is like it's more communicative than that phrase. Because like if you told someone who doesn't know English phrases turn over a new leaf, they'd be like, what do you mean? You know, why? What happens when you turn over a new leaf, right? I feel like removal of the fangs and the claws is so much more like it's so vivid. It invokes a mental image.
I see.
I like that.
Oh yeah, because I know what's turning over a new leaf is. That's why I'm like, oh okay. But if people don't know it.
Yeah,
maybe
it'd be like, what does that mean? Why are we turning leaves over?
Like what? We get leaves anyway.
Yeah.
เขาบอกว่าอันนี้มันก็คล้ายๆกับสำนวนที่เขาพูดกันว่า turning over a new leaf นะคะซึ่งก็คือเหมือนกับว่าเหมือนการพลิกใบไม้เป็นอีกด้านหนึ่งอะไรอย่างนี้คือฝรั่งเขาจะเปรียบเทียบอย่างนั้นคือการแบบว่าการเปลี่ยนตัวตนการเปลี่ยนใหม่การเปลี่ยนผ่านหรืออะไรอย่างนี้เนาะซึ่งยูจังเขาบอกว่าแต่อันเนี้ยมันฟังดูแล้วแบบมันเห็นภาพกว่าเยอะเลยเพราะว่าถ้าเกิดว่าสำหรับคนที่ไม่รู้ภาษาอังกฤษไม่รู้ว่าสำนวนภาษาอังกฤษเขาเป็นยังไงแล้วไปรู้มาว่าแบบเรามาพลิกใบไม้กันเถอะอะไรอย่างเงี้ยมันฟังดูแบบอะไรมันดูแบบอาจจะแบบมาผลัดใบไม้การผลัดแล้วยังไงต่อสุดท้ายมันก็ยังกลายเป็นใบไม้ป่ะแต่พอเป็นแบบถอดเขี้ยวถอดเล็บอ่ะมันเห็นภาพว่าแบบโหเราเลิกทำแล้วอ่ะเราเลิกทำสิ่งนี้เราเลิกทำเลยอะไรเงี้ยมันเห็นภาพมากกว่าเขาชอบอันนี้มากOkay, you got 1 point. Oh my god, 1 point.
Yay!
1 point already.
1.5 more points before I can I can just say that I at least was not rock bottom.
Nice. Okay, let's go for another one. The third, I believe is the third. Yeah, the third one.
Yes.
Let's go.
I'm excited. Okay. Oh.
Walk backwards into a canal.
Ooh. I feel like I kind of immediately have a guess for this one. I feel like this one is I think I'm interpreting it as a phrase that's describing somebody who is completely unaware, who is digging themselves into a really awful situation, but is completely unaware of it. You know how like sometimes I feel like we always have this when we like, you know, when you catch up with your friends and they're like, oh yeah, I'm going out with someone new and they're in debt, so I'm lending them money, and you're like, no, you shouldn't do that. So, and then they're walking backwards into a canal. They're kind of not fully acknowledging the dangers of the situation that they're putting themselves in, but actively, you know, making it really bad for themselves. That's my guess.
I see. Wow, that was fast.
I feel like I had a vivid image for this one. I'm not sure if I'm right at all, though.
Well, it's okay. You know, the fun in this game is interpretation, like different interpretation from my friends.
It is,
like,
yeah.
Wow.
I feel like different like cultures will bring different interpretations to these phrases.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. And a lot of interpretation from my friends. The audience are like, oh, it's even better than the real one. ก็ยูจังเขาบอกว่าอันเนี้ยเขาเห็นภาพเลยพอมาถึงปุ๊บเขารู้สึกว่าเขามีภาพเดียวขึ้นมาในหัวก็คือคนคนหนึ่งที่ไม่รู้ตัวว่ากำลังจะแบบเดินไปหาปัญหาคือเหมือนกับเขาแบบถอยหลังอันนี้คือถอยหลังเข้าคลองเนาะคือเหมือนกับว่าเขาแบบเดินไปหาปัญหาอย่างเช่นสมมติว่าไปเจอเพื่อนแล้วเพื่อนบอกว่าฉันมีแฟนใหม่แล้วแต่ว่าแฟนอ่ะแบบคนนี้เขาเป็นหนี้อยู่ฉันก็เลยให้เขาแบบว่ายืมเงินไปเยอะเลยอะไรเงี้ยคือเหมือนกับแบบว่าคือทำนั่นแหละแต่ว่าไม่รู้ตัวว่าสิ่งที่ทำไปอ่ะคือการแบบว่าคือการที่จะสร้างปัญหาอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเร็วมากเป็นการเดาที่เร็วมากเขาบอกว่าเขาไม่รู้จะถูกไหมแต่ว่าเขารู้สึกว่ามีภาพนี้อยู่ในหัวนะคะ Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And the answer is... Oh, that was fast. ถอยหลังเข้าคลองนะคะก็คือหวนกลับไปหาแบบเดิมๆที่มันล้าสมัยเนาะGoogle Translate is very kind today.
Oh, is it doing a better job than before?
Oh my god. You had to see the earlier ones. I think it's because you get the how do you call it? It's the ones that it's easy for Google Translation to translate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I don't know about other languages, but for Thai, if you know Thai people, you ask them. You don't ask Google Translation. Okay, it's very bad. Like we have a lot of slangs and our how do you call it? Our language structure is well, we have a default language structure, of course, like any other languages, but when we use it in like conversational, we don't really go according to structure.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that is why a lot of times Google is like confused. Like and it can't really translate well. So yeah, but this one is good. Yeah, ถอยหลังเข้าคลองถอยหลังเข้าคลองถอยหลัง means you go backward.เข้า is to get into something and คลอง is canal. So literally, not literally. It means this idiom means you walk back to how do you call it? Like the old ways of doing things.
Oh,
like
okay.
You refuse to go forward.
Oh.
Yeah.
Falling behind the times? Is that kind of or something different?
Yeah, things like that. When you want to improve, but it's actually you're going backwards into time.
Oh, okay.
It's like when you do elections. Yeah, and you get, Okay, I don't want to talk about this. It's not my country, so...
How very topical. Yeah. It's not my country either.
It's not
We're
my
both just like,
yeah.
How topical. What a gaffe. Haha.
Yeah, I'm like, when I saw the result, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the reaction. 2024, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
okay.
This is an idiom for you. You walk backwards into the canal.
Into a canal. This one was simpler than I thought it was. I feel like I overthought this one, definitely.
Yeah.
I like this one.
Oops. Yeah, oops. But it's okay. Well, Thailand is not any different, but Well, yeah. So, well, it's okay. You still have 1 point. With
I'm holding on to that point.
Yep. Holding on for dear life. Okay, let's go. We are the 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one. Oh my god.
Yes, fourth one.
Why is
Oh,
this one
okay.
so long?
I was
Okay.
going to say I'm looking forward to one where like Google's Translate just stumbles. So I hope we get one like that.
Oh my god, and every time it does that, I'll be like, how do I explain this to my friend?
Oh no, yeah, that's hard for you. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's fun that way. Okay, let's go for another one! Boom!
Oh,
What is this? Close things pass through an elephant's eye. Wide things pass through a needle's eye. Okay,
Huh.
I've never heard of this idiom before. Let's move on. What is it? ที่
I'm
ลอด
not-
ตาช้าง
why
ห่าง
things
ลอด
pass
ตา
through the needles?
ที่ลอดตาช้างห่างลอดตาเลนOkay. Okay, I got it. Wow. Google! Okay. What do you...
This one's
what do you-
hard.
Yeah, this one is hard.
My first struggle is I have to interpret what it means by close thing, because close and wide. I'm trying to, like, do they mean narrow? I guess narrow things pass through?
Yeah, it should be narrow, I think.
Narrow or wide. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that seems like it's okay. Narrow things pass through an elephant's eye. Wide things pass through a needle's eye. That seems like it shouldn't be the case.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I have to find something within that contradiction to find what this means. This one's so hard.
This is A's attorney.
Yeah. Yeah.
Find the contradiction in this.
Yeah. Objection.
Yes.
Take this.
Objection.
Hold it.
Hold it. Hold it, Google. Why needle? I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't even know. We don't even have the word needle in the idiom itself.
It's not there.
It's not even there. Well, it has a sense of it, but yeah, damn. Google translation. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck are you doing?
Google's
to my
trying
Yu-chan?
its best.
Yeah. Well, I can see tears on, well, from Google Translation with this, because it is a hard idiom to translate.
Is like elephant is part of it as well?
Yeah, elephant is a part of it.
Okay,
Elephant is
okay.
a
So I
part
did
of
get
it.
that part.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
I'll have to like really guess for this one. Close things pass through an elephant's eye. Wide things pass through man. I don't even know where to start with this one.
Oh, this is
Close?
hard. อันนี้ยากอะ I'm Thai, but I also can't understand it.
That makes me feel better. Thank you.
ทำให้เขารู้สึกดีมากเลยขอบคุณนะ
I'll feel less bad when I eventually get this one wrong.
Yeah, exactly เขาบอกว่าถ้าเกิดว่าเขาได้ตอบอันนี้ไม่ได้เขาจะรู้สึกแย่น้อยลง เพราะว่าคนไทยยังบอกว่าไม่ได้ My brain cell just kill itself. Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Mhm.
I want to say that it's something about perceptiveness. Like
Oh.
that's the closest that I can get. Or rather, that's kind of the route that I want to go down. Because if not, then I don't know how else to interpret it. But I think it means something like close things pass through an elephant's eye, wide things pass through a needle's eye. I guess I would guess that it means I guess it would mean like people are not some people are more perceptive than they appear to be, and vice versa. I guess that's my best guess. That's my my best guess. Or maybe we can make it a little bit more general. Like perceptiveness. You can't judge someone's perceptiveness based on their appearance or their image.
อ่า Okay.
I feel like I'm really, really reaching with this one.
You're gonna sleep so well tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. My brain will be like, well, you haven't worked this hard in months.
So, what's your final answer?
My final answer is I believe this idiom means don't assume somebody's perceptiveness based on the image they project. It's gonna be so far off.
เขาตอบมาแล้วนะคะ ซึ่งเขาคิดว่ามันน่าจะห่างจากความเป็นจริงเป็นอย่างมาก เขาบอกว่าอย่าตัดสินความสามารถในการเขาเรียกว่าอะไรอะความสามารถในการเข้าใจในการเข้าใจสิ่งต่างๆของคนอื่นๆจากลักษณะของเขาอย่างเช่นแบบว่าแบบเหมือนเขาเรียกว่าอะไรนะอาจจะแบบว่าเขามีความแบบว่าอาจจะมีความหน้าตาเป็นอย่างนี้เขาต้องไม่รู้เรื่องนี้แน่เลยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยอย่าไปทำอย่างนั้นอะไรอย่างนั้น Let's see what it means ประจำที่ล่อตาช้างห่างล่อตาเลนมีใครเคยได้ยินคำนี้บ้าง Has anybody heard of this idiom before? I mean, we have a lot of idioms for Thai people, but it's not like every single one of them that we have heard of it. เคยนะแต่นานนะ It's been a long time since I heard this. Okay. ที่ล่อตาช้างห่างล่อตาเลนแปลว่า ดูเหมือนจะรอบคอบถี่ถ้วนแต่รอบคอบไม่จริงอย่างเช่นมีบริษัทหนึ่งที่แบบโอ้โหการจะเข้าไปต้องแลกบัตรต้องนู่นนี่แต่พอมี Grab มาปุ๊บขึ้นไปส่งได้เลยครับอย่างเงี้ยคือมันไม่ละเอียดจริงเขาไม่ได้กรองทุกคนอะไรอย่างเงี้ย Okay so the you got 0 point of course but the meaning of this idiom is it may look like you are being thorough about things, but you're actually not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. For example, like you are working in a very, very big office building. You have to like whenever visitors want to go in, they have to like they have to like contact the reception or things like that just to be able to go up. But when delivery service or pizza people come in, they will like, okay, go to the 10th floor, things like that.
Oh, that
like,
is such a okay.
Yeah.
It's a very specific example, but I completely understand the usage of it. It's that is still such an applicable that's like such a relevant idiom to be using to this day.
Yes. Yeah, it's very well, we can see it in our daily life too.
Yeah. I feel like that whenever I travel and I go through airport security. It feels like they're doing a lot. Like we all have to line up and take all our stuff and put it into a bin. I wear like a lot of shoes with like I wear like steel-toed shoes a lot, and so I always have to take off my shoes and my belt as well. It's just a big song and dance, and then I feel like nothing ever happens. Like they just run us through these X-rays, and then they're like, "You're good to go." And like I feel like this. I would probably, if I use this idiom, I would use it there. I'd be like, I'm not sure if they're being that careful or that thorough. I'm not sure if they're doing anything.
Yeah, exactly. Because I travel a lot too, and I do feel like that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because some airports, sometimes they have you remove the shoes, and some they don't, and I'm like, okay.
Yes, that's the exact feeling. Sometimes they're like, you got to take off your belt and your shoes and everything with metal, and then other times they don't, and I'm like, what are you looking for?
What is it for? Like, why do they have to do it there but not here? Like, should it be the same standard? Or is it not?
I like
is
this
exactly
one.
This idiom. Yeah.
This one's very specific, but it's also like I think it has a very like solid usage case. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. ก็ข้อนี้ยูจังไม่ได้นะคะแต่พออธิบายไปเขาบอกว่าเขาโคตรจะชอบเลยเพราะว่ามันใช้ได้มากๆเขาบอกว่าเขาเป็นคนที่เที่ยวบ่อยเหมือนกันแล้วเวลาเขาจะมีความรู้สึกอย่างเงี้ยตลอดเลยเวลาแบบผ่านไอเนี่ยที่ตรวจพวกกระเป๋าพวกสแกนกระเป๋าอะไรพวกนี้เนาะแล้วเขาบอกว่าเขาเป็นคนที่ชอบใส่รองเท้าที่มันมีเหล็กก็คือน่าจะเป็นแบบออกแนวแบบรองเท้าพังๆหน่อยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแล้วเขาก็บอกว่าก็จะมีบางที่ที่บอกว่าถอดให้หมดเลยเพราะว่ามันมีเหล็กเนาะมันผ่านเครื่องไม่ได้ใช่ไหมก็แบบถอดออกมาให้เราสแกนให้หมดเลยแต่แบบบางแอปบางสนามบินก็จะมีความแบบไม่ต้องถอดก็ได้อะไรอย่างเงี้ยเขาก็จะมีความรู้สึกว่าตกลงเธอแบบถี่ถ้วนจริงปะเนี่ยเธอทำไปทำไมเนี่ยตกลงเธอสแกนเพื่ออะไรอย่างเงี้ยซึ่งมันก็จริงโฮคุที่เดินทางบ่อยก็รู้สึกงั้นเหมือนกันในหลายๆครั้งคือแบบสนามบินนี้ให้ถอดรองเท้าสนามบินนี้ไม่ต้องถอดอะไรอย่างเงี้ยก็จะมีความรู้สึกว่าเอ๊ะแล้วมันไม่ใช่มาตรฐานเดียวกันหรออะไรอย่างงี้เนาะOh my god, first time I hear this. Just knocking doors and whatever they ask you, just say it's me.
Yeah, it works every time.
Yep, it's me. And
You either say it's me or you say like it's your Uber Eats order. Nobody will say no to an Uber Eats order.
Yeah, exactly. Or sometimes saving on things you shouldn't save on, not saving on things you should. Oh, yeah, there's another meaning for this. Yeah.
Okay.
You save on something, you save not for your food, but for Disneyland, and that's me. That's me! What's wrong with that?
The self-report.
Yes, I'm gonna report myself. I save for Disney World, which I'm gonna be visiting earlier next year, but I'm not saving for
Really?
my food. Yes!
I want to
I'm
go.
going.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yes, I'm going finally. After 10 plus years.
Is it going to be your first time going?
No, actually. I've been there before, but like, it's been 11 years, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been a lot of years go by. Well, the US is far.
Oh, you're going to like you're flying out of the country for it. Oh my goodness, that's such a big trip.
Yes. It is a big trip.
I'm so excited for you.
Me too. So that is why I'm gonna plan to go to you next. Haha. Be prepared.
Come see me. Come visit me.
Yay.
We don't have anything fun. I'm sorry. We don't have Disneyland, but
It's okay. I have you. You're fun.
yay!
Yay! Okay. Okay. So the next one. No, the next one is long too. What the heck?
This is the fifth one, I think.
Yeah, this is the fifth one.
Okay. I'm ready.
Farming saves rice seedlings. Farming saves salt.
Huh. I don't. This doesn't feel like an idiom. It just feels like a fact. It just feels like it's saying farming is good.
Yeah, farming
in
is
which
good,
case, you know
people.
what? It's right. Farming is good.
Yeah, farming is good. So farm.
Yeah, farm propaganda.
เขาบอกว่ามันฟังดูเหมือนเป็นความจริงที่แค่บอกว่าการทำสวนทำไร่มันเป็นสิ่งดี กรุณาทำสวนทำไร่ What the heck is this ทำนาออมกล้าทำปลาออมเกลือ What What Okay
Farming saves rice seedlings. Farming saves salt.
Okay, I get it now. Okay, I get it now. Where ไหนปลา Google, you're making me feel bad about this.
Google's doing its best.
Google is doing its best, but not the bestest.
No, yeah,
We
not good
need-
enough, Google.
Yeah we need you to do more ปลาโดนกินไปแล้ว You know we actually have fish in the idiom in this idiom
Oh, what?
but the fish
Oh, that's why the picture has fish in it
yeah,
too.
but the fish
Okay.
is gone.
No,
The
Google
fish-
ate it.
The fish got eaten.
Google, I need this I need this kind of information. I need to know when there's fish involved. Okay,
yeah,
so there's
exactly.
there's farming, there's fish, and there's salt.
Google is hungry.
Google's hungry.
Oh my
Where
God.
am I allowed to ask where the fish occurs in this idiom?
The fish?
Yeah,
the
where would
fish
it be
occurs-
if Google didn't eat it?
It occurs with the salt. It should be
Salt, okay.
Yeah, farming fish saves salt, like that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Farming saves rice seedlings, fishing saves salt, kind of.
It's
Farming
not like
saves rice.
it's making anything easier, but
Yeah. I think it did help. I think it helps because now I'm kind of like, okay, so it's not just farm propaganda.
like farm people. We encourage you to farm.
Yeah, exactly. Farm more. Farming saves rice. Fishing saves salt.
This
one's
so misleading in a way. Yeah, like. Yeah, what do you think about it?
I'll understand what you're frustrated about soon. Farming saves rice, cooking fish saves salt. Huh. I don't think this is it, but I do think it's really I think it's like it would be a funny interpretation of it. I feel like it'd be like a very it'd be like a long way of saying shop local. Don't buy imported goods, shop local. But I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that when idioms were written that we had the concept of shop local.
Another
So that's not my
propaganda.
guess. Yeah. That's not my real guess, but I think it'd be really funny. Farming saves rice. Kingfish saves salt. I guess. Yeah, exactly. Support local farmers. Support your local farm market. I guess it would be. I guess the closest that I can guess would be if I were to sort of look at it from a more general standpoint. It would be like the more like genuine effort you put into something, the more good it does. That's kind of what the feeling that I'm getting. You know, like instead of relying on other people to farm rice, if you did it yourself, then it would be more efficient. Instead of going to another place and getting them to cook fish for you, if you did it yourself, then you would save on resources. It would be better if you do it yourself. I don't know. I don't think that's right. I'm gonna think on this one. I might maybe I'll come
Sure.
upon another
Sure.
guess.
อันนี้แบบ มันแย่ตรงที่ภาษาไทยอ่ะมันมีคำว่าทำนา คือมันมีคำว่าหย่าอยู่ในนั้นอะเข้าใจไหมคือพอเป็นภาษาไทยแล้วเรารู้ไงทำนาออมกล้าทำปลาออมเกลืออะไรอย่างเงี้ยมันจะมีความแบบว่าทำนาอย่าออมกล้าซึ่งเราอะละได้แต่พอเป็นฝรั่งอะเขาละไม่ได้ไง พอเป็นอย่างนี้มันก็เลยแบบว่า โอ้ทำไงดีจะอธิบายให้เขาฟังไงดีนะชีวิตยากอยู่แล้วทำไมมันต้องยากโอ้ใช่ไหม
This is
มันแบบ
the oh sorry
It's okay What is it
go ahead
No I'm good What
I was just gonna say this is the first time that I have ever like when you know how sometimes like subconsciously there are things that you do when you think really hard. I don't know if everybody experiences this. There are like certain things that I do when I start to like when I have to really engage my brain cells. And then one of the things that I do is I cross my arms. This is the first time I've ever crossed my arms on stream before. I just caught myself crossing my arms. I was like, oh my God, I never do this when I'm in front of my computer. All my pistons are firing. All my brain cells are activated.
Oh no big brain Hiragi you
I don't know if it's a big brain. I think it's small brain working really hard.
Oh poor baby ยูจังก็บอกว่ามันคือแต่ละคนน่ะมันน่าจะมีเขาเรียกว่าอะไรนิสัยส่วนตัวที่แบบเวลาคิดอะไรแล้วแบบจะทำท่าอะไรสักอย่างเช่นแบบขมวดคิ้วเยอะๆหรืออะไรอย่างงี้ใช่ไหมเขาบอกว่าเวลาเขาคิดอะไรเยอะๆอ่ะเขาจะกอดอกเว้ยแล้วนี่เป็นครั้งแรกที่เขากอดอกระหว่างสตรีม กอดอกระหว่างไลฟ์เพราะเขาแบบแล้วเขากอดอกโดยไม่รู้ตัวด้วยเขาบอกว่าพอรู้ตัวอีกทีก็อ้าวฉันกอดอกอยู่เหรอเนี่ยก็แบบคิดเยอะ
I think that's my guess. My guess is things always turn out better if you put in the effort yourself. That's gonna be my guess.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. No. She's crying. Everybody, you just crying. No. เขาบอกว่าก็ให้คำตอบมาแล้วแหละเขาบอกว่าอะไรมันก็จะดีกว่าถ้าเกิดว่าเราทำด้วยตัวเองเนาะประมาณนี้ เราจะใส่หย่าเมื่อบอกหรือเตือนแล้วเอาคำว่าหย่าออกเมื่อผลมันเกิดขึ้นไปแล้วอ่ะก็จริงใช่แต่แบบฝรั่งมันไม่มีไงมา let's go for the answer ทำนาออมกล้าทำปลาออมเกลือก็คือการทำการสิ่งใดถ้ากลัวหมดเปลืองหรือกลัวเปลืองก็คือไม่ได้ผลก็คืออย่าออมอะไรที่มันแบบว่าไม่ควรจะออมนั่นเองโอเค so okay so this actually if I were to translate it myself I would say when you farm and you save all the seedlings and when you want to cook fish you want to save the salt that means you are saving something you shouldn't be saving
Oh, it's a bad idiom.
Yeah, it is. So, if you save something you shouldn't be saving, it means you won't get any progress. You won't get you don't get far.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
I
don't
get that completely. Yeah, it's like you're being stingy in the places where you really shouldn't be.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you set
yeah,
out
like
to
that.
you set out to have a rice farm, but you are instead not planting your rice seedlings. You know you want to cook you want to cook this fish that you have, but you don't use your salt and properly season it. That makes complete sense.
Yes,
I like that. That was a different. That went in a completely different direction than I thought. I didn't realize it was like a negative saying, but I like that. That's interesting.
Yeah. The thing is, when we talk about idioms, sometimes we don't say the word don't because when we read it, we kind of know. I think it's because we're Thai. That's why we know that it's a negative. that is a negative idiom. Because if you say farming, if you farm, don't save the seedlings. Or if you cook, fish don't save the salt that would be
Yeah,
very like clearer
Yeah, I feel
A
like
lot
it's
more
like not
clear.
an idiom anymore. It feels like a cautionary tale. And so
Yeah,
for it to
yeah,
be an
yeah.
idiom, it would be like it would be a phrase that you can apply to multiple situations and people will be like, "Oh, yes," you know.
yeah exactly
So I get that
exactly.
completely. I feel like that makes sense.
Aw, you're very kind a lot
I
of
was-
people will be like what the heck is this
I do think that, you know, I feel like a lot of like Asian and Southeast Asian countries all have a very similar relationship with their language. And so having like spent I only moved to Canada when I was like 7 years old, and so I spent the first 7 years of my life in Asia. And I have a pretty good relationship with Asian languages. I feel like if I had grown up completely in Canada since birth, I would have had a much harder time accepting all of these idioms. I would be like, what language is this?
yeah exactly it was so it's so different to collab with friends who are who are born and raised in Western countries and who are familiar with Asian countries, especially Southeast Asia. It's so different, like how they interpret stuff, how they see stuff, how they see the context in the idioms, things like that. It's so different, and I really love seeing that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, exactly. Hello, everybody. Hello. We are
Hello.
on to the last half of the game.
Oh my, okay. So because we're 5 in and I only have 1 point, I've decided to put a clown nose on my face because I deserve it.
You still have 5. Do not lose hope.
I am a clown.
Okay, the 6th idiom. Let's go. Ba-dum. Two-headed
Oh.
bird.
Pokemon.
Yeah, it's Dodo. Everybody, it's Pokemon. Two-headed bird. Ah! Yes.
Two-headed bird. This one's nice and short. And Google did a good job with this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Until I get another one of these at least partially right. I'm not gonna take this clown nose out of my face. I don't. A two-headed bird. I like that. I like the interpretation. Double the food. Yeah. What?
Double what?
Double the food. Such an optimistic interpretation of this.
Yeah, that means more money spent.
Yeah. A two-headed bird.
Yes. นกสองหัว ใครเป็นนกสองหัวบ้างไอ้หนุ่ม ไม่ดีนะ ไม่ดี This one is negative.
This one's negative. Okay.
Yes. This idiom we usually use it. Yeah, we still use it nowadays.
My first interpretation of it when it first came up was it's maybe used to describe indecisiveness, because like, you know, if you have two heads and you're like, if you're a bird of flight, then you're trying to fly in two different directions, and it's you know, it's like an idiom to describe either indecisiveness or like conflicting efforts that make it so that there's no progress made. That was my first thought. I'm not sure if that's right. I might have to think about this for a little longer. Two-headed bird.
หัวเดียวยังนกเลย อะไรของนาย เป็นนกหัวเดียวคือสิ่งที่ดีแล้ว
Especially if it's negative.
Yes เขาบอกว่าความคิดแรกที่ขึ้นมาในหัวเขาเลย ขึ้นมาในหัวยูจังเลยก็คือ เพราะว่าเวลาเป็นนกใช่ไหมถ้ามันมี2หัวมันก็น่าจะมีความแบบตัดสินใจไม่ได้อะเหมือนแบบว่าไม่รู้จะเลือกทางไหนเวลาจะบินไม่รู้จะบินไปทางไหนอะไรอย่างงี้แต่ว่าครูว่าใบเขาไปแล้วว่ามันเป็นทางเป็นความหมายในทางที่ไม่ดีก็เขาก็เลยขอคิดอีกสักแป๊บหนึ่ง
Two-headed bird. I'm kind of. I have a second guess, and I'm kind of indecisive, and I don't know. Now I'm the two-headed bird. I don't know which one of these I like more. So my first one is indecisiveness, lack of progress. My second one would be like someone who is like two-faced, because literally it's a bird with two heads, and so it can be, it can be kind of like. It can be a bad bird.
Yeah, bad bird. Bad burp. Do not be a bad burp. So, but you're on the right track.
I'm gonna go with my second guess. I feel like the first guess is. I don't know. I feel like I tend to think a very specific way, and they all make me gravitate towards guesses like this. And I've only gotten one right out of 5 so far. And so I'm gonna say it's maybe if it's negative, then I think that maybe a two-headed bird would describe someone who's very two-faced, not very genuine. A different face for a different crowd for different situations. Their loyalty is very. Gray, two-faced person.
Is that your final answer?
I hope so. Yes, it is, and I hope it's right because I don't want this nose on my face. I want to stop being a clown. I'm not a clown VTuber.
No, if you're a clown, you're like the cutest clown ever. It's okay. It's okay. You'll be my bestie. You're gonna be my clown.
I gotta
bestie.
rebrand. I gotta rebrand from host club to circus.
No! That's a lot of rebranding.
Yeah.
ก็เขาตอบมาแล้วนะคะเขาบอกว่าความคิดที่2ที่เข้ามาก็คือพวกที่มี2หน้าเนาะพวกที่แบบว่าปั้น2หน้าแบบว่าไม่จริงใจอะไรอย่างนี้ซึ่งโฮกุก็เลยรีบบอกเขาว่าเธอแบบมาถูกทางแล้วนะอะไรอย่างนี้แล้วเขาก็เลยเลือกที่จะตอบอันนี้นะคะมาเดี๋ยวเรามาบอกเขาดีกว่า and the answer is นก2หัวนะคะก็คือทำตัวเข้ากับทั้ง2ฝ่ายที่เขาไม่ถูกกันโดยหวังประโยชน์เพื่อตัวเองนะ You got 1 point!
Oh no way! Yay! I throw this nose in the garbage can.
Yeah. It is two-faced people, just want to do anything for for his own benefits. Like that.
I like that. I think I've been overthinking a lot of these idioms. I feel like I gotta gravitate towards the more like straightforward answer because I feel like it's just satisfying if you're talking to someone and then you just like, you just go like that. That guy's a two-headed bird. It's very very straightforward,
exactly.
and it's very satisfying. I like that.
Yeah. We do that. We still use this idiom until now because people. Especially when you meet a lot of people and there are both good and bad people. So yeah, we still use it. Like, that guy is a two-headed bird. Or do not.
This one's evergreen. I feel like this one will never age out of out of people who are two-faced. So this one's very evergreen.
No matter how much the world turns around. There'll still be a lot of two-headed birds.
Yeah, exactly.
This world, in this world. ใช่เป็นพวกใส่ไฟนะคะโอเค Oh my god 2 points.
Yay!
2 points. You're almost out of the low. You're
almost out of last place.
Yeah, almost. Okay. The next one. Ba-dum.
The boss
What?
That the servant did it too.
What is this?
Huh.
boss said that the servant did it too. Huh? Is this a fiction? What is this? Is this what? นายว่าขี้ข้าพลอยนะคะอันนี้พอเดาได้เหรอเก่งจังเลยอะ Okay, let me Google this. What the heck is this? นายว่า
Light novel title.
Yeah, exactly. Oh! นายว่าขี้ข้าOkay, I can see. Yeah ใช่นายว่าขี้ข้าพลอยแต่ตรงอยู่นะ Unfortunately the boss said that the servant did it. It's quite okay. I mean มันแปล
It's
ผิดอะ
pretty accurate translation.
It's not 100% accurate, but it has a vibe of it.
Okay.
คือมันไม่ถูกคือจริงๆแล้วอะความหมายมันคือ เราพูดผสมลงตามนายเราไปว่าแบบว่าเผื่อมดนายบอกคนนั้นผิด เราก็จะบอกว่าใช่คนนั้นผิดอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแต่แบบอันนี้มันสลับกันไงแต่มันก็มีความBut how? Google! How did you come up with this thing? Okay. The boss said that the servant did it too. Oh, this is hard.
I feel like my first interpretation of it would be somebody who is like somebody who's dragging others into sharing their responsibility or their consequences for a mistake, I guess. Yeah. Boss said that the servant did it too. Yeah, I think my initial interpretation of it would be somebody who's trying to lighten the consequences of their actions by saying that somebody else did it as well.
Okay, I get it now. Oh, ยูจังเขาบอกว่าสิ่งแรกที่เขาคิดก็น่าจะเป็นประมาณว่าเหมือนกับคนเราที่พยายามจะทำให้ความผิดตัวเองดูเบาลงด้วยการแบบเหมือนกับบอกว่าคนนั้นก็ทำอย่างนี้เหมือนแบบเราทำนะแต่ว่าคนนั้นก็ทำเหมือนกันอะไรแบบนี้ค่ะซึ่งมันก็ดูเป็นไปได้อยู่Oh my god.
Or I guess that's yeah, I feel like it's kind of a close guess, or yeah, it's a little too similar to my first guess as well. But like oh, it's so literal. Maybe that's not it. I was just thinking, like, you know how some people excuse their own actions by saying other people are doing it as well? Like I feel like we run into a lot of these people in regular day-to-day life. Like
it's like
someone budges in front of you in line, and then you're like, hey, that's not very nice to do, and they're like, well, I saw the guy before me do it. So like people like that.
Okay. Oh, I hate that kind of people so much.
Me too. I'm by default I am interpreting this one as a negative one.
Oh my god, the fan is saying that you've been like frowning. Like, you know, Yu-chan's model, she's frowning all the time. She's been frowning.
It's You're not only working out my brain cells, you're also working out my facial muscles.
Yeah, it's like exercise. Ooh, your arms crossing?
No, stop calling me out. Yes, it is.
โอ้ยก่อนเขาก็ปวดคิ้วตลอดเลยอ่ะเอ็นดูว่าโอเค
This one's hard. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that it's. I'm gonna try to keep it straightforward for the rest of my guesses. It's somebody who's excusing their actions by saying that somebody else has done it as well.
Okay
Somebody's-
so that's your final answer
Yes.
เขาบอกว่าก็น่าจะคิดไม่ออกแล้วแต่สิ่งที่เขาคิดได้ก็คือ น่าจะเป็นแบบการที่ใครสักคนหนึ่งเหมือนใช้ข้ออ้างว่าคนคนนั้นก็ทำผิดเหมือนกัน เพื่อที่ทำให้ตัวเองไม่ผิด อย่างเช่นสมมติว่าแบบเราเจอคนแซงแถวแล้วเราบอกเอ้ยแซงได้ไงอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแล้วเขาบอกว่าเอ้ยก็คนนั้นยังแซงได้เลยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยออกแนวประมาณนั้นซึ่งแบบเป็นคนประเภทที่แบบกำหมัดมากมา let's see the answer
Oh.
ปุ๊มนายว่าขี้ข้าพลอยนะคะก็คือพลอยพูดผสมลงติเตียนผู้อื่นตามเจ้านายFor this one I think even in Thai it's kind of hard because they use an old word for it
Oh.
but นายว่าขี้ข้าพลอย means when the boss say something and you jump into it
Oh.
like you quickly like if the boss said oh I don't like it and you were like yeah I agree things like that
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is about when the boss is scolding someone or accusing someone of doing something and you quickly jump into it and then putting fire
I see.
in it. Yeah.
Throwing. Yeah. Throwing oil on the fire to
Yes.
stoke the flames of something that you technically don't necessarily have any stake in.
Yes.
Like like licking your boss's feet. Yeah.
Things like that.นายว่าขี้ข้าพลอย so I do think I kind of see why Google did that with translation but it's still not right I'm sorry
Yeah.
Google
No.
you have to do better
The clown nose comes back.
No you only
I
need
am
one
a clown
more
yet again.
Okay you have three more you have three more
Okay. I gotta lock in. I gotta cross my arms so hard.
Let's go! When the water rises, scoop it up quickly.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
This one seems pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
When the water rises, scoop it up quickly. My first interpretation of it would be like kind of like the English saying of to nip something in the bud, and so if a problem arises you want to try to solve it as quickly as you can instead of letting it fester. That's my first interpretation of it. To I guess to address a problem as early as you can. I'm trying to think of any other interpretations I could possibly have for it.
โอเคเขาบอกว่าอย่างแรกที่เขาคิดเลยก็คือมันชัดเจนจริงๆแหละแต่ว่าเขาคิดว่ามันน่าจะไปได้หลายทางเนาะเขาบอกว่าที่เขาคิดเลยก็คือเวลามีปัญหาให้รีบแก้ไขก่อนที่มันจะเกิดอะไรขึ้นซึ่งอันนี้มันก็ได้อยู่นะคือมันก็เป็นการแปลความหมายในแบบที่เขาคิดแบบเร็วๆได้นะคะแต่ตอนนี้เขากำลังคิดอยู่ว่ามันน่าจะมีอะไรอีกที่สามารถทำได้คือของเราอะเราก็มีความรู้สึกว่าอันนี้ตรงตัวมากแล้วมันน่าจะแบบเขาเรียกว่าอะไรมันน่าจะง่ายแต่ว่ามันเป็นเพราะว่าเรารู้ไงว่ามันแปลว่าอะไรสำหรับคนที่เขาไม่รู้อะเขาก็แบบเนี่ยมันก็จะมีการที่แบบการแปลเป็นอย่างอื่นที่แบบว่าทำให้เรารู้สึกแบบว่ะมันก็แปลอย่างนี้ได้เหมือนกันอย่างเงี้ยตะกี้ที่เขาพูดครูก็แบบว่ะมันก็แปลอย่างนี้ได้เหมือนกันคือเวลาแบบ เวลาแบบคิดดูเวลาน้ำมันขึ้นน่ะ มันก็ คือเขาอาจจะไม่เคยมีปัญหาน้ำแล้งเหมือนเราอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเปล่า ใช่มันมองได้หลายมุมมองมากเลย
The water
This one is
rises.
positive.
This one's positive. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I gotta put a positive spin on this then. Okay, my arms are crossed again. I don't actually do these on purpose. I just find myself with my arms crossed. I'm like, oh wow, I'm really thinking. Okay, when the water rises, scoop it up quickly. Oh, okay. If it's positive, then I guess it would be to. I feel like the positive and negative really help me. They help direct my guesses. Because I feel like if it's negative, then it would be to nip it in the bud. If it's positive, then I think it would be like to snatch up a opportunity before it leaves. Because if the water rises, that means you have access to it, but you don't know when low tide will come again. And so you gotta get water while you can. And so if it's positive, then it would be like seize the opportunity. Yes, I think that's okay. That's gonna be my guess. I don't think
Is
I
that
should.
your
I feel like
final
whenever
answer?
yes, I feel like whenever I think too hard, it's like it's not good for me. I overthink so easily. Yes. So like to seize an opportunity while it's there before it's gone.
โอเค ก็อันนี้เขาบอกว่าเขาให้คำตอบมาแล้วนะคะ เพราะว่าจริงๆเขาบอกว่าการที่บอกว่าอันเนี้ยเป็นความหมายทางลบหรือทางบวกอะช่วยเขาได้มากเลย มันก็เลยทำให้เขาได้รู้ว่าอ๋อมันน่าจะเป็นพวกการคว้าโอกาสอะไรแบบนี้ก่อนที่มันจะหายไปประมาณนี้เนาะมา let's see the answer ตะดำน้ำขึ้นให้รีบตักนะคะ ก็คือมีโอกาสดีก็ควรรีบทำ one point
Oh yeah! I slam dunked that nose into the garbage can. Then a clown no longer.
Woohoo! Nice.
Let's go.
Yay! Wow.
This one's very straightforward as well.
Yeah, it is. But when you talked about, like when problem arises and you have to like quickly solve it before it becomes something else, and I'm like, oh, it can be interpreted in that way as well.
I was I feel like I'm coming from a very pessimistic point of view because when you said the water rises, I was thinking like, oh, like, like if you're in a boat. I was kind of thinking like you're in a confined area, but also if you think from the point of view of like, I guess, if you like really think about the history of it, where like if water, water filtration systems weren't in place for the better half of history, and so when water makes itself available, you want to save it. You want to have access to it while it's still there before another drought happens. So that makes perfect sense, I feel like.
Yeah. I was thinking about that too when you said that knowing if it's negative or positive helps a lot. That means I was like, yeah, maybe it's about how people see the rise of water as well. Like maybe if I see as that floods, it'll be bad.
Yes.
Or something like that.
In places that are more accustomed to like water as a hazard versus like places that are more accustomed to water as a necessity of life. I feel like people with different histories will definitely have different interpretations of this. I like this one. This one's interesting. I also like it because I got it right.
Yay! Very nice. เขาบอกว่าเรื่องแบบก็เขาก็เห็นด้วยกับที่พวกเราคุยกันว่าแบบว่าการที่เราเห็นน้ำอะว่ามันคืออะไรการที่น้ำมันขึ้นอะคือบางประเทศบางวัฒนธรรมเขาอาจจะรู้สึกว่าน้ำเนี่ยเป็นสิ่งชั่วร้ายถ้าเกิดว่าน้ำมันขึ้นแล้วเรารีบตักมันก็อาจจะเป็นปัญหา แต่ในขณะที่ในบางวัฒนธรรมที่เห็นว่าน้ำเนี่ยมันคือแบบสิ่งจำเป็นของชีวิตมันคือสิ่งที่ดีงามอะไรอย่างเงี้ยมันก็จะหมายถึงโอกาสจะหมายถึงอะไรอย่างนั้นคือมันแล้วแต่ด้วยว่าแต่ละวัฒนธรรมเห็นว่าสิ่งนั้นคืออะไรแบบนี้เนาะโอเค let's go the last two
Okay.
ประจำ water seeps into sand pit
Oh. Water seeps into sand pit. Mm. Water seeps into sand pit. And this one's the Google translation's pretty word for word for it.
Yes.
Okay.
This one is positive.
So it's positive. Shoot.
Yes.
Okay. I had a negative guess again. Maybe I'm just kind of a negative Nancy about things.
No, but I do think idioms can be negative, like most of it, because a lot of it's like ancient people using them to like teach their kids, you know, like do not do that, do not do this, or you'll be a two-headed bird or things like that. So yeah. So a lot of them, I can't deny it that a lot of them are negative. Yeah. ใช่น้ำซึมบ่อทรายนะคะตรงตัวแต่คนไม่รู้คือยากใช่อันนี้ยากอ่ะอาจจะแบบว่า this is about the image of how the water seeps into yeah
That was my first thought as well, even though my interpretation of it was negative, because the first thing I thought of when water seeps into a sandpit is the way that it gets absorbed extremely quickly. Like when you pour water into a sandpit, it seems like sand is incapable of holding water, unlike other materials. And so I was thinking of it from a negative point of view because I was thinking kind of like the sunk cost fallacy in English, where like it feels like you've invested a lot of things into a specific effort or towards a particular cause, but it feels like it just leaks through. It doesn't accumulate. But that's negative. I want to try to put a positive spin on it now.
เขาบอกที่เขาพูดมาก็มีเหตุผลนะคือเขาบอกว่าที่เขาคิดว่ามันคือความหมายลบอันแรกเลยก็คือเพราะว่าเวลามีน้ำแล้วเวลาเราลาดมันลงไปในทรายอ่ะคือทรายมันไม่อุ้มน้ำไงมันไหลไปเลยมันไหลหายไปเลยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเขาก็เลยคิดไว้ก่อนว่ามันคือทางลบคือเหมือนกับอาจจะแบบว่าแบบมีอะไรแล้วแบบเอาไม่อยู่หรือว่าจับไว้ไม่ได้หรืออะไรแบบนี้นะคะซึ่งก็ใช่เนาะคนไม่รู้คือจะงงว่าน้ำมันซึมเข้าหรือออกเลยจะงงว่าบวกหรือลบใช่จริงก็ยากอยู่นะยากอยู่น้ำซึมบ่อทราย
Water seeps into sand. I'm trying to think of like how I would put a positive spin on it. I guess if it's positive, then it would be we'd be talking about how so you were talking about like the image of the way the water hits like a sandpit. Is that right? Is that what you were talking about earlier?
What is it again? Sorry.
No worries. You mentioned earlier that it was it kind of has to do with the image of like a water seeping through sand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. โอ ราะเขาหาข้อมูลมาเพิ่มแล้วเพราะว่าอยากรู้ว่ามันซึมแบบไหน เดี๋ยวจะบอกให้ฟัง
Maybe
เดี๋ยว
to
จะบอกให้ฟัง
describe something. Maybe it could also, I guess, to describe the way something. Something has like something's very efficient. I'm trying to like imagine the way water flows through sand because it flows very quickly. It doesn't have a lot of absorption, and so.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see that when you talk about that, and I see that too. มันเป็นซึมออกไม่ใช่ซึมหายคำแปลพางงน้ำมันซึมเข้ามาในบ่อทรายที่ขุดไว้ใช่มันคือจริงๆแล้วมันคือบ่อทรายที่แบบเขาขุดไว้เพื่อที่จะให้น้ำมันซึมเข้ามาเรื่อยๆคือมันเป็นการขุดตรงแหล่งน้ำอ่ะเดี๋ยวต้องพยายามหาคำอธิบายให้กับยูจังแหละไม่รู้ว่าเขาจะเข้าใจแต่เขาน่าจะเข้าใจแล้วเขาน่าจะเข้าใจ The sand pit
Sand pit. I only have 2 more. This is the second last one, so I gotta make it count.
Yes.
Some water seeps into a sand pit. Water seeps into a sand pit.
น้ำซึมคือน้ำง่วงไม่ใช่ไอ้นุ่มน้ำซึมแปลว่าน้ำไม่มีความสุขเอาละไปเรื่อยแต่ถ้าโฮคุซึมแปลว่าไม่มีอยู่จริงนะคะถ้าโฮคุซึมแปลว่าไม่มีอยู่จริง
I think. Okay.
Brain goes brrr.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm just gonna go. I think I'm just going to. I don't want to overcomplicate it because I feel like I'm doing the thing again where I'm thinking too hard on it, and I'm trying too hard to find a specific meaning. And so I think I'm gonna go with my previous guess of something that's very well. Is it efficient or is it very like well received? I don't know.
Well received.
Something that the way it's very absorbent, and so it's very well. Okay, I'll go with efficient. Yeah, I'll go with efficient to describe something that is working very efficiently. I don't think that's it, but it's the best I can do.
It's okay, it's hard, this one. Is that your final answer?
Yes. I have the clown nose ready. It's in my hand.
No! You're not in the low anymore. It's okay. เขาตอบไปแล้วนะคะเขาบอกว่าเขาทำดีที่สุดได้แค่นี้คือเขาคิดว่ามันน่าจะเป็นอะไรที่มีประสิทธิภาพอะไรสักอย่างที่มันมีประสิทธิภาพทำแล้วมันมีประสิทธิภาพกำลังคิดอยู่ว่ามันจะได้ไหมนะมาโอเค let's see the answer ประจำน้ำซึมบ่อทรายนะคะก็คือรายได้ที่เข้ามาเรื่อยๆนั่นเองอันนี้ก็จะบอกว่าจริงๆแล้วมันคือบ่อทรายที่แบบเขาขุดไว้ลึกๆเลยเพื่อที่แบบตรงใกล้ๆแหล่งน้ำเพื่อให้น้ำที่มันอยู่ใกล้ๆเนี่ยมันค่อยๆซึมเข้ามาแล้วเราสามารถตักไปใช้ได้เรื่อยๆประมาณนี้คือเมื่อก่อนหรือว่าคนต่างจังหวัดหรืออะไรอย่างเงี้ยเนาะที่เขามีแหล่งน้ำเขามีแบบว่าผืนทรายอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเขาก็จะขุดไว้เพื่อที่จะเอาน้ำพวกเนี้ยเอาไปใช้ไม่ว่าจะเอาไปแบบว่าเอาไปดื่มเอาไปใช้เอาไปล้างนู่นล้างนี่อะไรอย่างเงี้ยแล้วมันก็จะซึมมาเรื่อยๆ มันจะซึมมาอยู่ในบ่อเนี้ยเรื่อยๆทำให้เขาตักได้เรื่อยๆเราก็เลยเปรียบเทียบน้ำซึมบ่อทรายว่าเป็นรายได้ที่เข้ามาเรื่อยๆโดยที่เราแบบว่าโดยที่แบบpassive income นั่นแหละใช่ 0.5 หรอ 0.5 หรอ I do think you deserve half a point
Really? What does it mean?
yes wait let me jot it down 0.5 okay it means passive income
Oh.
because okay if you picture okay because I was wondering too like how is this because when you talk about okay the sand is not actually carrying water well it's not like it's very absorbent that is why it's not carrying any water and I was like oh yeah why because I've been using this idiom for the longest time and I don't really doubt it you know what I mean so I Google it and I saw the picture the image behind this it's when like ancient people or older people when they live near like water or canal or anything and they dig a big hole a big pit just for close to the water source so the water can seep through the dirt and sand into the pit yeah so so and it becomes like a big pit for water you have unlimited water to use
Yeah it's okay so it's like going the other way from what I was imagining I was kind of imagining water going out but it was supposed to be coming in okay
yes that's exactly so when you said efficient so I'm like yeah it is efficient
I don't know if I should get partial points for that one I'm not sure if I understood the assignment at the very most I think I can get like 0.2 points
okay 0.2 let's go
Yay!
So
That's really
3.2.
interesting
yeah
That's so interesting that we had two questions back to back about water and I kind of interpreted both negatively the first time around but it was supposed to be like I feel like this is the like a very clear distinction of I guess cultural impressions as well. It feels like whenever I encounter idioms with water, the first thing I gravitate towards is something that's negative, like water seeping out or like a flood. Whereas like I feel like most of the time that we've seen water in Thai idioms, at least in the context of this stream so far, they've all been positive, like getting an endless source of water or snatching up an opportunity when you can. That's so interesting.
The next one is gonna be about water too because my team actually copy and paste this alphabetically.
Oh.
So that's why it's gonna be about water as well and it is the rice fields are flooded leaving only a few morning glory.
Ooh, I like morning glories. They're very beautiful flowers.
Me too.
The rice fields are flooded, leaving only a few morning glory. Okay.
Yes,
I can't.
And this one is negative.
Okay, I was going to say, I was like, I can't see any universe where the saying would be positive.
ทุกคนรู้ไหมมันคืออะไร Do you know what it is? You know which idiom this is? ผักบุ้งอร่อยอยากกินผักบุ้งเลยจริงๆโฮคุเพิ่งกินผักบุ้งไปน้ำท่วมผักบุ้งโรงแรงถูกต้องนะครับถูกต้อง
So this one's negative, right?
Yes
Rice fields are flooded, leaving only a few morning glory.
Yes
Fields are flooded, leaving only a few morning glory. My first guess would be like something that's I guess it could be something or someone. It could be a situation or it could be a person, but something or someone that's like all in English it would be all style no substance. So it's like like a field that's got a few morning glory. Like they're pretty flowers, but they're not gonna feed mouths. Like the rice fields are flooded, and so the rice plants have died. And it's a field of, you know, a couple of flowers, but like it may be pretty, but what's it gonna do in the end? You know, what purpose will it serve in the end? There's no I see. Yeah. I think my best try at giving it in English parallel would be all style, no substance. Something that's purely visual, no function.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
Another rice again. Yeah, it's true. I got a lot of water and rice idioms.
Yeah, water and rice. This is a water and rice week. It's good.
I'm not
rice
complaining. I love rice.
Yeah, me too.
The rice fields are flooded, leaving only a few morning glory, and it's in a negative connotation. The rice fields are negative, or the rice fields are flooded, leaving only a few morning glory. Fields are flooded, leaving only a few morning. Yeah. I think I'm trying to think of if there's any other way for me to interpret this. I think that's my final answer. Something that's all style, something or somebody that's all style and no substance. They look good.
Like they're pretty, but they don't do anything.
Yeah, that would be like a very surface level interpretation, but yeah, something or maybe you know something similar where they're like all talk with like nothing to back them up. You know, something similar.
Let's see the answer. คือเขาบอกตอนแรกอายุจังบอกว่ามันน่าจะเป็นเพราะว่า Morning Glory มันคือผักบุ้งเนาะแต่ว่าผักบุ้งมันมีดอกสวยใช่ไหมแล้วเขาก็เลยบอกว่ามันดูน่าจะเป็นเหมือนกับว่าเหมือนคนที่แบบคนหรืออะไรสักอย่างที่แบบดูดีแต่ว่าไม่มีประโยชน์เท่าไหร่แล้วอยู่ดีๆตอนแรกกูจะไม่ให้เขาแล้วแต่เมื่อกี้อยู่ดีๆเขาก็บอกว่าหรือว่าจะเป็นคนที่แบบดีแต่พูดแต่ไม่ได้มีอะไรเลยไม่มีอะไรเกิดขึ้นแค่พูดอย่างเดียวมาในวินาทีสุดท้ายเดี๋ยวให้ดีกว่า and the answer is น้ำท่วมทุ่งผักบุ้งร้องแรงพูดมากได้สาระน้อยนะคะ Okay so at first you were saying like something that is all visual but then you remember the very very last part when you said something that someone who is all talk. Then I'll give you 1 point.
Really?
Yes!
Is that what it means?
Because it means someone who is all talk.
Oh no!
It's
no
all
way!
about talking, yeah, but without anything useful coming out of their mouths.
Wow, I got that in the last like just 2 seconds of me
Yes,
delivering.
the last 2 seconds. Wow.
Oh my gosh. This one's cool. Wow. This one's very like I feel like this one invokes a very vivid mental image because you really have to think about how it looks, you know, after you say the phrase out loud. Or at least I did. I kind of had to like illustrate it in my own head and be like, what's going on here? You know, this one's cool. This one's very cool.
Yeah, we compared a lot of talking to floods. Like blah, 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 blah. And then it leaves only like just a few morning glory left. Like on the surface, things like that. Like the things that is actually useful is like so little compared to the flood that you just made.
Oh,
things like that.
That's how it's interpreted. Okay, okay.
Yeah, wow, guys! You just got 4.2 points!
Yay! 4.2.
Wow! Yeah, 4.2. I wanted to give 0.5, but she refused. So
I feel like I was too far off the mark. I will only take point 2. But now I've created a weird rubric on your like ranking of friends. Now there's a strange point 2.
Nice. Wow. You almost got half of it though. That was really cool. Yeah. Like so good because considering the best score so far is 6 and you got 4.2, that is a lot already.
You're making me feel so good. I was so sad when we got to the 5th question and I only had 1. I was like, I'm gonna bring disgrace to my family and my host club and my kittens.
No, you kittens should be proud. You better be proud. Kittens, you better be proud. Yeah. เขาบอกว่ากูทำให้เขารู้สึกดีมากเลยเพราะตอนที่ผ่านไป5 ข้อแล้วเขายังได้แค่1 คะแนนเขารู้สึกว่าฉันเป็นแบบความผิดหวังของมวลมนุษยชาติ no you got 4.2 and that's a good score. Yay! Woohoo! What do you think about Thai idioms after 10 idioms?
They're like really cool. I like that. I feel like there's a very I feel like that's like very characteristic of languages that have existed and been practiced in a very specific and I guess in a very like insular part of the world, because like English I think is a language that's traveled a little too far and wide and has had too many like inputs and too many like I guess like parts of history have the right and the power to mold it, and so like English I think by comparison feels like a younger language and it doesn't have idioms that have that kind of history to it. I feel like listening to a lot of it, it could also just be the selection of the ones that I heard today in today's stream, but I just feel like they have a lot of history to them. They feel like they've been around for much longer than any English idiom I would be able to think of. Their etymology feels like it's really rich in history and it feels like it stretches way back. I realized you did tell me that it's because it's listed in alphabetical order, but I was going to, I think if you didn't mention it, I would have been like, wow, there's a lot of idioms about water. Very wet idioms.
Yeah, very wet. Yeah, we have a lot of things. Well, water is necessary. I mean, we actually pay respect to water too. Yeah, we have this Loi Krathong festival where we thank the goddess of water for giving us water and necessities and stuff.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. Yes.
I also have really enjoyed, I think I just like enjoy listening to Thai a lot, and so whenever you're translating what I'm saying and also whenever you're chatting with your chat, I feel like I just enjoy. I feel like there's like it's a very rhythmic language. I feel like poetry would sound really lovely in Thai because it just feels like there's a beat to it, you know?
It is quite lovely, but it is so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard to be poetic when it comes to Thai language because we have a lot of we are hierarchical language. Is that how you call it? Yeah, so we have a lot of words to put in, and I'm like, I have a very limited vocabulary when it comes to languages, so I feel like poem is kind of out of my league, but it is really cool if you can do it. Yeah, but yeah, a lot of my international friends also said that when I speak Thai, it sounds like I'm singing.
Yeah, it sounds like you're dropping a hot rap track. Because there's so much rhythm and beat to it.
Wow.
I love it. It's also you did mention earlier that it's a language that has its own structure, but also in spoken form it can be very like casual. There's a lot of there's a lot of like rule breaking and there's a lot of like shortening of words, and I feel like there's a lot of, I don't really personally have experience with languages like that, but I have heard one of my friends is fluent in Cantonese, and she says the same thing about Cantonese. She says grammatically, it's a language that has its own structure, that probably shares a lot of its structure with other dialects in Chinese. But it is on the spoken level, it's extremely casual. And it's like, it's almost hard to pick up and hard to learn that way because people talk differently than what is taught in textbooks.
Yeah, exactly. That is why I find Asian languages are so hard to actually put it to use.
Yeah.
when you want it to sound natural. And I'm like,
yeah.
but I don't mind though if like, foreigners run up to me and talk to me with like a very structured Thai.
That would be so cute, actually.
Yeah,
I think if someone like
exactly.
ran up to me and spoke Japanese like that, I'd be like, that's so cute. Say more.
Yeah, I would be like, okay, I understand you, but okay, you're so adorable.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, so ก็ยูจังเขาบอกว่าเขาชอบมากเลยนะเขาบอกว่าสำนวนของไทยอ่ะมันดูเห็นภาพแล้วมันดูแบบมีความวัฒนธรรมอยู่ในนั้นเยอะมากเขาบอกว่ามันมีความแตกต่างจากสำนวนอังกฤษตรงที่อังกฤษอ่ะอาจจะเกิดช้ากว่าวัฒนธรรมเอเชียเขาก็เลยมีความรู้สึกว่าของไทยอ่ะมีความรู้สึกว่าเห็นภาพแล้วก็เห็นวัฒนธรรมมากกว่าของอังกฤษหมายถึงมากกว่าสำนวนอังกฤษเนาะก็เลยแบบว่าเขาก็เลยชอบมากแล้วก็เขารู้สึกชอบภาษาไทยเขาแบบรู้สึกสนุกเวลาโฮคูพูดภาษาไทยกับแชทมากเลยเขาบอกว่าเขารู้สึกเหมือนกับว่าโฮคูแบบกำลังแรปกำลังร้องเพลงหรืออะไรสักอย่างมันดูมีเขาเรียกว่าอะไรอ่ะมันดูมีวรรณยุกต์อ่ะมันดูมีสูงต่ำอย่างเงี้ยเขาก็เลยบอกว่าแบบชอบมากเลยเวลาฟังแล้วรู้สึกเหมือนกับว่ากำลังร้องเพลงเหมือนแรปอะไรสักอย่างที่มันเป็นเพลงอ่ะที่แบบว่าไม่ใช่พูดอย่างเดียวอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเพราะฉะนั้นก็วันนี้ก็หวังว่าทุกคนจะมีความสุขสนุกสนานกันนะคะใช่มันมีโทนเสียงหลายๆแบบเนาะไงก็ขอบคุณทุกคนมาก Thank you so much everybody so
Thank you
Test Your Thenglish is over and I really hope you had fun with us I really hope you had fun with me Yoo-jung
I did. That was an extremely educational stream and also very fun. This is the hardest I've ever thought on stream. And unfortunately, it's been documented for everybody to see. Apparently, my faces were funny.
Well, yeah, you've done well. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for accepting.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Do you have anything to say to advertise about your whatever is coming?
Nothing nothing huge on the horizon at the moment. I will be having a karaoke stream this Friday, which is in 2 days. It's in 46 hours, probably around this time. But I do stream on Twitch, and so it'll be a different platform. But yes, if anyone ever feels like, I understand that I stream primarily in English, so it might not be the most comfortable stream to drop into, but if you ever just want to hear a little bit of music, sometimes I do karaoke. But thank you for having me. Thank you so much for the invite.
Of course. I've been waiting for this time. I've been waiting for this moment for
I hope
3
you
years.
can come to the host club sometime as well. Maybe we can play something, or if I hope I can come up with. I love these kinds of like concept streams. The kind of streams with like. A particular idea, a particular structure, or like, a little, they're kind of game showy. But I feel like yours is like the most educational one I've been a part of. So I really like that.
The most big brain one at night.
Yeah. The one that strained my 2 brain cells the most.
No ก็อย่าลืมนะคะไปติดตามยูจังด้วยนะคะทั้ง Twitch แล้วก็ you do stream on YouTube too, right?
I don't stream on YouTube, but if you go to my YouTube, you will see clips, VODs, and my music as well.
โอเคก็อย่าลืมไปติดตามนะคะยูจังจะสตรีม บน Twitch นะคะก็คือใช้ชื่อเดียวกันฮิรากิยูเหมือนกันนะคะแล้วก็ที่เห็นว่ามีช่องอยู่ใน YouTube ด้วยก็คือเขาเอาไว้ลงคลิปเอาไว้ลงพวกย้อนหลังต่างๆเนาะก็สามารถเข้าไปดูได้นะคะเข้าไปติดตามกันได้ไงก็ฝากยูจังไว้ในอ้อมอกอ้อมใจด้วยเดี๋ยวเขาจะมีคาราโอเกะนะคะเขาก็ร้องเพลงด้วยร้องเพราะด้วยนะคะยังไงก็สามารถเข้าไปติดตามยูจังกันได้นะคะ Thank you so much everybody for those who haven't followed me yet please kindly follow me here or on Twitch I also stream in English on Twitch I would try to do it twice a week because I also have to keep my YouTube streams going as well so I'll find the time to go on Twitch.
Yeah, that's a lot on your plate.
Yes. I'm playing Ace Attorney Investigations right now. On Twitch. So yeah, I really hope we'll be finishing the 3rd episode next for I think the next 2 streams. Probably. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot because my brain because I usually stream on Twitch in a different time zone. Like a very, very, very early morning for Thai people because I really want to catch all of you. I have to do that, but yeah, my brain cells in the morning, they don't work well either. So by playing Ace Attorney early in the morning, it might take a long time for me to finish the game. So yeah, thank you so much everybody ขอบคุณทุกคนมากๆเลยนะคะวันนี้ก็ขอให้มีช่วงเวลาวันนี้ที่ดีช่วงกลางวันที่ดีนะคะ I hope you have a good evening a good morning a good afternoon wherever you are thank you so much everybody bye bye
Thank you. Have a good time zone.
bye bye have a good time zone I like that bye bye
ความสุขสดใหม่ที่มีให้กันมาตลอด
อะไรถูกใจเรา Farmhouse เนื้อเนียนนุ่มเด้งว้าวอร่อยเต็มคำ delicious
ใหม่ Farmhouse English Bread
สมาชิกของโฮคุมีการปรับแล้วนะ ถ้าเกิดว่าใครอยากได้สิทธิพิเศษจากโฮคุแล้วก็อย่าลืมสมัครกันเข้ามาเยอะๆนะคะ ระดับแรก50 บาทเท่านั้นจะได้เป็นคุณนักเก็ตเลยระดับที่2 150 บาทจะได้เป็นคุณสายลับ ระดับที่3 1,500 บาทจะได้เป็นคุณนักสืบและแทนระดับใหม่ 3,000 บาทจะได้เป็นคุณประธานองค์กรอย่าลืมสมัครกันเข้ามาเยอะๆนะ